Hello, Tomi here. This time we have a game called Factomancer. It is planned to be released in fourth quarter of 2026, and I'm playing a demo version. I want to show you how the game feels so far, what are my impressions, and what I think can be done better about the game. But before we start, I have a request to maybe support my channel with a subscribe, likes, comments. It would help me a lot. I'm trying to make YouTube full-time and I've been out of the job for a long time, so yeah, any support is very much appreciated. Also, now you have an option to become a member of the channel, so if you like to support me further, you can do that as well. So let's talk about the game. Factomancer. I played the demo, it is pretty good. I will be summarizing my thoughts. I will give you pros, cons. Keep in mind, the game is still like 6 months away, at least 6 months away from the release. So they have a time to polish the experience. And also it's a demo, so I don't know what is in the full version. But so far it is very fun, like pretty much it is a good concept, yeah. So describing the game, it is a Rogue-lite Factory Builder, at least from what I've seen so far. So you have a lot of recipes to craft, buildings. You have these card systems, you can reroll the cards. Those are basically spells and buildings. And you are trying to reach daily goals, which is like financial goals. And if you haven't reached the goal for one day, you have one strike. If you haven't reached for second day, you have a second strike, and then basically third strike is like game over. So I'm basically unlocking new things every single game, and yeah, like the materials you can manufacture are unique. It's not coal, it's, you know, like it's not a copper iron basic formula. This is basically like you have a cauldron, so alchemical recipes. And it is roguelite. You are basically unlocking new stuff to build, new like squares to build. You can utilize a lot of things to boost your production. And you're like constantly trying to meet the quota every single day. You can speed up the process once you reach the goal. You get like special points that you then use for buying new buildings, new machines. I mean, this is a game loop. Now let's talk about like my impressions. So yeah, the game is good, like it is fun. I am a little bit concerned, but my concerns will maybe be like resolved in the 6 months. And let's talk about those things now. Start with the pros. I think the music is really good. It reminds me of like old Sims 1 music right in the menu. Obsidian, I can create Hexium Ingots with Hexamite and Thamium. So Thamium and Hexamite. Also this big forge. Hexamite. But also with that, it's not really only good. I would love to see more soundtracks if it's possible in the game. Because you are running, let's say, your run can be even 1 hour long, and you kind of want to hear something different, not only one soundtrack or 2 soundtracks, you know what I mean. Now, what I felt when I played the game, it reminds me of Against the Storm a little bit, but just a little bit, like just a small reminder to Against the Storm. I want to add some more words to sound design as well. I think it is pretty much well polished. If you have these clicks to like you are clicking on something, and so those clicks are like adding immersion to the game. Poison could be nice. So I can do the bones with the condenser. So sounds are pretty good, I would say. Visual style, unique. Then let's go into the cons. Some of them might be just me not knowing the game, some of them more maybe just me playing only demo, something might be like different in the full version, I have no idea. But let's start with this. So I would like to see the button that I can immediately fail the mission. But there is one more thing related to the mission itself. I don't know, like, when I finish the run, I'm not sure why should I keep playing the game. Because for now I see only Compendium, which I can see a lot of new buildings I can unlock there, and relics, spells, and stuff like that, you know. But when I finish the game, I see how fast I have done that, and basically that's all, like statistics. But is there anything to drive me to actually play the next game, next game, next game? I would like to see some goals, something like outside of the run improvements. I know that maybe what I'm talking about is basically called rogue-like, not rogue-lite aspect of the game. But so far I'm not sure. Okay, there might be new biomes, new challenges, but I don't think people will try to beat their timers, if you know what I mean, or play the game. And there is some kind of there is also like randomization aspect in the game, but I don't know if it's enough, you know, to keep players like engaged and trying to play a next game, next game, next game. Imagine having something outside of the run, like I don't know, to be able to have some currency and be able to unlock some I don't know, maybe skins, or you know, like trying to beat your run when you have some kind of upgrades researched. Basically, what I'm saying is I think the game needs an additional layer on the top of what is already there. Because I'm not saying the gameplay itself, it's not like fun, but when you finish, I would like to see some kind of reward system, because why should I play the same map second time only to beat my record, to have a better time played? There is also statistics about the run completed, fastest run, there is some mastery level, monolith scale, I don't know what is that. Maybe all of this is only because I played only demo. It's hard to know. This is only demo preview, right? So my final verdict is playing this is 8.5 out of 10, my personal rating, right? I think you should be keeping eye on the game. I think you should wishlist the game on Steam. If you are into the factory builders, roguelite deck building games, this will be a good addition to all of those. I believe so. I hope I answered some of your questions. I hope I fulfilled your curiosity. I will keep an eye on this game in the future, so maybe you will see some future videos from me. So hit that sub, and I see you on the next one.